now tuned to the Lake Talk with your host, G Daddy Funk. The Lake Talk. What it do? It's your boys from the Lake Talk 801 podcast, where we shine light on local artists and entrepreneurs. To my right, I got Babyface Fonzie, and to my left, the real Ruby.
That's right.
And myself, G Daddy Funk. This is episode 111.
111.
And we're still going strong. Yep.
What is that? You got to make a wish or something? Or is that 11?
I don't know,
Or
but
is it just, it has to be all ones?
I don't know. Just have a girl blow your candle.
I'm going to blow something else.
Hey, that's what I meant, dummy.
Hell yeah. Yeah, bro, there's fuck. I fucking up. There's been a lot of interesting stuff going on in downtown Salt Lake.
Right.
A lot of new clubs have been popping up.
Yes.
What's that one right next to the Twist? Have you guys heard of that
The
one?
one that's underneath Twist?
Yeah.
I don't know what the name of it is, but I did go a couple weeks ago.
And what'd you think?
It was cool, dude. To be honest with you guys, I got like fucking groped by some gay dude, so it was kind of weird.
Oh shit!
So that's not cool, but it was popping.
How did that make you feel?
Dude, if I didn't just have a bunch of surgery, I would have knocked his ass out.
Oh, okay.
You know?
All right. Yeah.
I'm not in
Damn.
fighting shape right now, so
Yeah.
But, yeah, it was weird, but I wasn't gonna let it ruin my night. You know?
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
hanging out with some females and stuff. So
That's crazy.
yeah.
Damn, dog. That's crazy, bro. You should have
Yeah,
called
bro.
us, man.
I know, right? Has that ever happened to you guys?
Man down.
Nah,
Yeah,
bro.
I was just chilling, like I was chilling, like on the dance floor or whatever. Like, you know, I was talking to some females and some fucking. I felt someone grab my ass. You know, I turned around and some fucking dude just fucking smiling at me, like laughing. I was like,
wow.
"Fuck, dude?" Back the fuck up.
He was looking at you like, did you like it? They
Dude,
were stone, huh?
nah, that was not it. But yeah, I did go there. It's just a little
shit.
side story. Yeah, it was kind of weird.
But the club was cool.
It was cool. Yeah,
You liked it.
I didn't.
No, you like. I
I like what
it,
happened
dog.
at the club. But, you know, it was cool. They had some good drinks. I was drinking on gin that night. I got pretty fucked up.
Damn.
That's cool though, bro. I mean, not that
But
situation,
do you know the name of the club?
I can't.
You can't remember it?
Probably the
Why-
Exchange or
why'd
something
you
like
bring
that.
it up?
Oh yeah, I think it is the exchange.
The Exchange,
what it's
right?
called?
Yeah, the
Is
Exchange
it?
next to Twist or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's- I haven't gone. I want to go. It looks dope.
Mhm.
They're connected to Twist and yeah.
Right.
But yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Because there is a lot of clubs popping off. I know. I was talking to Santos,
Yeah.
and he was telling me that they're bringing this club. I think it's this Saturday, I believe, or is it this Saturday? But it's oh yeah, it is this Saturday because it's gonna be the 4th. What's it? Oh, Friday. Sorry, it's something about El Perreo, and they're bringing it from Vegas.
Is that the
Okay.
name of-
DJ Dirty
Is
Dave.
that the name of the club?
That's the name of like the whole theme that they're having, like the
show.
club, the show.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
Shout
Yeah.
out DJ Dirty Dave.
Yeah,
Hey,
shout out for real.
shout out
DJ's
DJ
cool.
Dirty Dave for real, man.
Last
And-
time I saw him, he was DJing at Sky.
oh, for real?
Yeah.
It's a bad motherfucker.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, the
definitely.
club popping. Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, dog, there's a lot of shit popping. I mean, 2023 is just around the corner. We're gonna have the NBA All-Star game
Yeah.
here.
Yep.
So, man, people need to, you know what I'm saying, get their
Tickets.
and cross their T's, dot their I's, because it's gonna be on and popping, man. It's
Hell
gonna
yeah.
be a lot of opportunity for everyone.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Also, Ruben, do you want to announce the big news?
Oh yeah. We're now sponsored by Bohemian Brewery, and so they hooked us up with this bomb ass cerveza beer, and we're gonna be drinking on this from now on. So
Hey.
thank you. Shout out to Bohemian Brewery. You guys should definitely check it out. It's up there in Midvale on State Street.
It's pretty good.
It's official,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
We
Hell
are
yeah.
we are
Delicious.
what are
Sponsored.
we? Sponsored.
Sponsored.
So this message was brought to you by Bohemian
Hey.
Cerveza.
What'd you say?
Salud.
A man's
Salud.
drink.
Man's
Salud.
drink.
Salud.
Salud.
Hell yeah. It says right here on the can, Mexican style lager.
That's what I was looking at.
Yep.
Hey.
Shit.
So
Right
what?
up my alley.
Without further ado, let's introduce our guest today. And this dude, we've been, keeping an eye out for him and stuff. And he's been working. He works a lot when it comes to his music, when it comes to his craft. We have Saviola.
Gracias.
Hey,
Hell yeah.
can you do me a
Welcome.
favor on your microphone? Can you aim it? Can you point it at your mouth a little bit?
Right
There you
here?
go, like that.
Boom,
Yeah,
look
yeah.
at that.
And then if you could
I don't know how I feel about that.
pause, right? You're like,
Pointing right at me.
yeah, bro, because you sound a little bit low. Unless you sound loud on your headphones, let me know.
No, I'm good. Better now. Shit. It's
All
like
right.
in the studio.
Hey, that's
Yeah,
what's
let's
up, bro.
I got you. Let's go.
So yeah, man. What's up, man? It's our first time actually meeting you.
Yeah, for real. Nice to meet all three of you guys, man.
Same,
for real.
bro.
I'm telling you guys are funny as fuck.
Thanks a lot, man.
I'm honored to
Appreciate
be
it.
here. Shit. What's up, you know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
Yeah, I've always had like a thing in the back of my mind that I wanted to be like a stand-up comedian, but I never like put the pen to the paper and like actually wrote the whole like the skits out. I had a couple ideas,
You could have
but,
did it. You
yeah, I
coulda
know,
did it.
man. I know. Maybe it's not too late. Maybe I'll start doing some.
Yeah, no, it's
stand
never
up,
too late. Never too late.
Well, we'll be there. We're front row right there.
Hey.
Hell.
All right.
So what's up, man? Are you originally from Utah?
Nah, bro. I'm born California.
Okay.
I'm from I was born in Santa Monica, from Huntington Park originally.
Oh shit.
Okay.
So, but the morrito from young, you know what I'm saying? When I
Young
was little.
age.
Yeah. But I was raised in Salt Lake, though. I moved out here when I was like, I think 10 or some shit like that.
Oh, damn.
So, you know what I'm saying?
You've
Born
been
in
out here
Cali,
ever since.
Or raised out here in the Lake Town, you know what I'm saying? So I'm Lake native, man, all day long. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
dope,
Been
man.
here since the 90s and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So
Hell
when
yeah.
you first moved out here, where'd you move? Where'd your family?
We came straight here to Central City, downtown Salt Lake.
Okay.
Yeah, we came straight from LA to here. We had my cousin Boss that's here with me today. Him and his family moved out here first, and they talked my mom into moving out here and shit. Gang life out there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's crazy.
yeah.
So they didn't want me growing up and all that bullshit.
Right.
So they brought us down to the Lake Town and shit. And, still ended up getting into some stuff, but you know how that go.
We kind of got the similar story, Like we were all born in California too.
Oh, okay.
And my family moved out here in '96.
Nice.
So I was raised out here too, and then they came a couple years later,
Well,
like 10 years later, or something
yeah,
like
10
that.
years. Yeah, we moved out here 2005.
What,
Yeah.
what part of Cali?
I was born in Long Beach.
Okay.
These fools are from San Pedro.
Oh, see,
Yeah, yeah.
got the
Yeah.
best seafood.
Hey, you be knowing.
Yeah,
You be
come
knowing.
on with it.
Yeah,
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
So-
hell yeah, that's what's up. Shit, though. Okay.
So how was it like being raised out here in Utah, man?
You
For
know,
you, what was your experience?
it was crazy, man. Because when I first moved out here, like it was the big 90, 91, some shit like that, and it was different, bro. Like there was raza here. It was gente, but
Yeah.
it was predominantly just Utah. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was
Bunch of Mormons.
Simon. It was different for me though because where I came from, I come from Huntington Park, and it's
Right.
just like
Right.
that's all
Raza.
it is, raza,
Yeah,
straight
yeah,
up,
yeah.
Yeah.
English is second language. We're out that way, so
Yep.
Yeah.
it was kind of a culture shock for me being a little kid because I just grew up in that, and the lifestyle out there is way different than it was then
Big
here.
time.
You know what I'm saying? But it was cool. I guess I came out here, I'm like, shit, it's clean out here.
Yeah.
The bums look clean.
Hell yeah.
They're all showered up and
So
stuff.
I'm like, damn, man, you motherfuckers look like you living nice out here. and shit like that. But it was different. But it was cool. I liked it though. You know what I mean? It's just peaceful.
Yeah.
At that
Yeah.
point, at that time anyway. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So yeah, it was cool.
So your mom and pops, they loved it out here. Who got you into music, man?
My mom, my dad, they my dad didn't really like it out here. My dad's from Zacatecas and shit.
Damn, shout out, dog. That's where my family's
Oh,
from too,
yeah,
dog.
let's go.
Yeah, what else we got in common?
You know what I'm saying? I said, see, we'd be a comedy duo of the Zacatecas.
That's funny. That's
Rest
good.
in peace to my pops too. Shout out to my
Hey,
dad,
rest
man. But he wasn't feeling it too because it wasn't out there. Now it is now like it is out there back then. So he's used to getting the taquitos and the fucking
Hey.
the fruta and the
Yeah,
elotes
yeah,
and shit.
yeah.
But back in the 90s, boy, you couldn't find that nowhere out here.
Yeah.
So he was hating life out here. You know what I'm saying? But my mom was cool.
What part of Zacatecas, man?
A little town called Momax.
Momax.
Yeah, it's like in the sticks, bro.
Okay.
Okay.
Sticky sticks and shit out
Hey.
there. So,
Yeah.
but it was in the sticks.
Got you, bro.
Yeah,
Okay.
but my mama was feeling it more just because she felt safer out here and shit though. So she was
Definitely.
she was
Yeah,
cool
yeah.
with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hell
You
yeah.
know? And then in the music tip, I got into the music later on, like way later on. I had a baby brother and shit, and he was 5 when he passed away.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
I appreciate that, fam.
Yeah.
And so I started fucking with music at that point in some way, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I had my cousin Bossman over here rig up an old boombox that we had. He rigged up the wires to where you could actually record press record and spit into the speakers, and they would
shit.
record it.
Right.
You know, he ghetto rigged that shit.
Damn.
And I did it to a little half dead beat and shit.
Oh
From
shit.
way back in the day.
Half Dead, yeah,
First
yeah.
song I ever wrote was for my brother and shit though. So then
Shit.
after that, it just kind of stuck. You know what I mean? So,
Damn.
Was that like was it therapeutic for you? Or-
yeah, it was at that point because I was, you know what I'm saying, I was running around gangbanging and shit. And so it was either that or be out there being reckless with my mind and shit, you know what I mean? I was just hurt and stuff. So I was like, fuck it, you know what I mean? Put some on wax and see how it feel. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Ended up feeling great. So I was just kind of stuck with it since then. You know what I mean?
So besides you know, your cousin and stuff, was there anyone else, friends that, you know, they kind of heard you and they were kind of like hyping you up and like, hey bro, like you got something going, you should keep going with this?
No, not at that particular time. Later on, yeah. You know what I'm saying? But at that time, it was just more being on the street. Back then, bro, like the music scene was way different. You know what I'm saying? It was the 90s. So it was like, we didn't have the net. We didn't have all this shit we got now. So it was like,
You had to really hustle.
Right, you had to really hustle. So you was either out there or you wasn't. You know what I'm saying? But
What was the first device or recording machine that you used to record your first legit song?
like legit.
Yeah.
It was at a rest in peace to the homie too, because he passed away. His name was Herc. He's a older white dude. It was at his studio up in the avenues and shit. And at the time, he was charging like $100 an hour type shit.
Damn.
And we was from the streets and shit, so we was like, fucking, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make a song. So that was the first experience I ever had. Actually, no, I take that back. Let me go back a little ways. Have you guys ever heard of a local artist out here named Mac Demon?
Nah.
So let me school you real quick. Mac
Okay.
Demon's one of Utah's pioneers. Right?
Okay.
Okay.
And you know what? Probably maybe Dre mentioned him. I don't know. Anyways, keep
You guys
going.
know who Hog Boss is?
Yeah, it sounds familiar.
Okay, Hog Boss, that's another one out here. So them were when I was young, around that time, they were the cats that were doing music here. There was no other people doing music here. They brought people from the Bay out here for the first time. Mac Dre,
Yeah.
E4 people. You know, that's why we're so intertwined. The lake,
With the Bay.
The Bay, yeah.
So shout out to Mac Demon, shout out to all the pioneers, you know what I'm saying? But the first time I ever got in the studio was actually with him.
Okay.
And it was at his little duplex in the closet. But he was working in this little, you know, he had his little Pro Tools session and shit back then, and he was doing his thing, home studio.
man.
you know?
Yeah.
Shout out to Pro Tools, man.
Yeah, shout
I
out
feel
to Pro
like
for
they
real.
gave
for real.
everybody like back in the day their first like studio experience.
Yeah, bro. You had to get it with Pro Tools or you
Hell
was
yeah.
just lost, you know what I mean?
Fruity Loops, Pro Tools.
Yeah, Fruity Loops too, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's where that was my first experience, bro, and professionally, I guess you could say, and it was cool. It felt even better, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, fuck, it was
Hell
like
yeah.
an actual song, you know what I'm saying, on CD and shit. I was excited, like,
Hell yeah.
damn, man, I'm on a CD, motherfucker. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Well, so it's. I mean, you could say that you've been in the game for a long time, bro.
Yeah, bro.
You've been in this
How
for.
long is that? 20 plus years?
Yeah, bro. Well, I'm so yeah. I mean, I started doing my first album I put out was in 2003 or 2, something like that. It was my first album I put out. So but before then, I was doing music, but it was more like ghetto shit. You know what I'm saying? In the
underground.
closet, underground.
Okay.
I was freestyling at parties. So you got, mind you too. Back then I was banging. So when I was rapping for my homies and for the block and woo woo. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't more. It was just more for them type of shit. you
Right.
know? So when I got to doing the more little professional shit, it just kind of changed my aspect on it and shit. So I kind of, you know what I'm saying?
How fast did you have to kind of adapt to that and be like, or did you realize, damn, this is a business and I need to change?
It took me a minute. It took me a minute, man. I had a homeboy that he's not here no more. Rest in peace to my boy
RIP,
Candyman.
man.
Shout out to Candyman. He was one of my crime partners, man. He was on the streets with me. We did all kind of crazy shit together. But when he started seeing me really like have a passion for it and shit, he was like an OG to me, you know what I'm saying? And he just come to me and he was like, you know what, bro? Like, you got a talent. You could go somewhere. Like, you don't need to be doing all this other shit. So let me put some money and let's get you in the studio. So he's the one that really actually paid for my real shit that I started doing from, you know, professionally and shit. Like, even more than with my boy Mac Demon type. So he paid for my first actual beat, my first hook, you know what I'm saying? And got me in the studio, paid for my studio time, and just kind of pushed me in that direction. So I stuck with it from then, you know what I mean?
Damn.
Hell yeah.
Who's you listening to back then? That really got you into hip hop like that.
Shit. Pac, you know what I'm saying? Notorious Big. I'm from the old school era, bro. I'm an older cat, G. I'm 42. You know what I'm saying? So I like I said, I just old motherfuckers, you know.
But you know,
DMX,
well, you know what's crazy?
Hell
Like
yeah.
when you say that, right? When you say like I'm from the old school era,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But then the old school era for some people is gonna be like KRS-One,
Right,
you know
right,
what I'm
right.
saying?
You're right, yeah,
and,
yeah.
and Wu Tang and all
Yeah,
those, you know,
yeah,
other
yeah.
artists. But it's crazy to me because for me, I was raised in that era too, right? And so Pac, Biggie, and all these dudes are like my
Influences,
top,
right.
big
Yeah.
time. So
I
it's
think
like,
that's undeniable.
yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah.
Yeah, even now, even to this day.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody probably tell you some shit.
Yeah. When we get that a lot, but then we have the new guys coming in,
Right.
and it's like they say even names that I don't even know. Like what? Like,
Yeah.
little Scooby Doo? What?
Little Cielo?
yeah, you know. And so,
Yeah.
but yeah, times have changed
A lot, bro.
big time.
A lot.
So how my brother asked you, when you decided, okay, I'm gonna take this thing like business, like a business. Were there people hating on you, homies hating on you?
A lot, especially the homies. Because, you know, I mean, at the end of the day, you know, if you're out on the streets and you really banging, like really, because I was on the streets, I was banging.
You were really banging.
I was banging. You know what I'm saying? So at that time, it's like a whole nother soldier off the streets doing something like, whatever you doing over there, you ain't doing this shit you're supposed to be doing with us.
Yeah.
So, you know, there was a lot of hate, you know, like, oh, you're a buster, or you scared to go ride now, or woo woo or wah wah. But then at the same time, there was a whole nother side of homies that were about it. Like, nigga, like my boy Candyman, like I said, you know what I'm saying? And there was a lot of other homies that were influenced by it, and they wanted to fucking do the same thing, and they was just on the positive note. So, yeah, but most of the hate came from within, you know what I mean? It always does.
It always does.
It always
Yeah,
does.
bro.
Unfortunate. That's an unfortunate truth. I feel like, yeah.
Ain't that sucks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look what happened to the homie Quavo, or not Quavo,
Takeoff.
Takeoff.
I was just
you know
gonna
what I'm saying?
mention that,
Rest
bro.
in peace, bro. Like,
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? Like being a rapper, bro, and seeing like all these fucking rappers just getting killed
It's
for
crazy.
stupid shit.
Bro, it's crazy to me. Again, G, I grew up banging. So if I see a homie die or get lit up or some shit, it's because we on the streets on some whatever, you know. It's just, but it's real street shit. Like,
Yeah.
you seeing all these young ass artists, bro, and getting smoked for dumb shit,
For diamonds.
diamonds, money, paper, whatever, chains. Dog. It's like a
Yep.
bitch. Yeah, like it's crazy to me. And so I just feel like it's weak, bro. It's hella weak.
But then it almost feels like it's turning into like a thing,
Like a thing, yeah.
Like just rappers die.
But you
Like,
see,
like, what the fuck?
I think
You're
that's a big issue, because I think people don't respect the streets.
They don't.
like that.
Not like before.
Well,
Yeah.
us, we're from the streets, right?
Right.
So we actually, I respect the streets.
For sure.
Like we don't clickbait. We don't, like, you could say something about someone, and we will. I would definitely like mute the name or whatever, because
Right.
shit could pop off
It could
anywhere.
pop off. It could
You know what I'm
start from
saying?
just that, right? Of
Yeah.
course.
So it's like, I think people have to respect the streets, and people don't. They think that
don't,
it's a
bro.
joke, and it's not.
And it's sad, bro, because we're losing, like, I mean, think about it, right? Pac was our first major hit in the rap game.
Yeah.
When Pac died, it was the end of the world, bro. You know, Pac was out here, he did his thing.
Yeah.
He put out a message. He reached a lot of motherfuckers, and not just in the, like, globally.
Yeah.
He was the biggest hit that the rap game ever took.
And he did it in a short amount of
Amount of
time.
Short amount of time. Then came Biggie, right? But then it's not no difference, I feel like. But coming from then till now, it's like them, for whatever happened with Pac and Biggie, it was still bullshit. But it wasn't over no dice game,
Yeah.
Right.
or it wasn't over no, you got a little backpack full of 10, 15 racks, nigga, give it up.
Yeah.
It wasn't about that. It was about some real shit.
Yeah.
Seriously. Yeah.
Banging shit, street
Yeah.
shit. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Or in Biggie's case, some jealousy shit. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
these niggas is just dropping like flies for no
Oh,
reason.
I think your phone is on or something. The
Tupac, Biggie,
oh, you're good, man.
Yeah.
Nipsey Hussle, Pop Smoke,
Yeah.
Young
Yeah.
Dolph,
Bro,
fucking
what the
Takeoff.
fuck?
What the fuck is going on?
You can't even go buy donuts without getting lit, bro. Like that's crazy,
crazy,
to me.
yeah.
Dog. And the thing about it is, I was just telling my homeboy today at the studio. Takeoff wasn't even on the streets. So there's levels, right? There's tiers of artistry of artists, right? And you know, and everybody to me is important. Every artist is important, but in reality, there's really levels, bro. You got the Jay-Z's,
Yep.
and the Migos were really up there.
Yeah.
So to take out somebody like that, bro, it's like, what the fuck?
I mean, yeah, you know,
No matter what, but
what do
it's
they
still
say?
like-
Bullets don't have any names.
None, bro.
Right,
None.
and that's what happened, bro. He was just a casualty of war.
Casualty of war, bro.
and
Straight
it
up,
sucks.
man. Sucks, man.
Nah, man, it's some sad stuff, man. And you know,
gotta be careful out here, man.
you coming from the streets, bro. You putting yourself out there. You know what led you to that? What led you to becoming a gangbanger?
You know, bro, it's funny. It'd be your typical shit. You ask a motherfucker, why'd you get in the gangs? They gonna probably tell you the same shit. My daddy wasn't there. You know, my mama was struggling. We was broke. You know, everything. That's basically it for me. I moved out here. I have a stepfather. Rest in peace. That's my pops, my daddy. You know
Rest
what
in
I'm saying?
peace, man.
But at the time when I was growing up, we wasn't cool like that. We didn't see eye to eye like that. So I really was raised by my mom and my grandma my whole life. They're women, you know what I'm saying? So as a boy, as a man, I had to look for that father figure shit on the streets, and I found it in the homies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they showed me basically how to be a man and shit in our perspective, in our, you know.
Right. In your environment.
Right. So basically that, bro. Like, you know, I'm riding with a pack. I need to be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm solo bolo. I'm a little motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I came to Utah. I discovered what Tongans was, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I was like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
I was tripping. My first time ever. You know what I mean? I've
Yeah.
seen Samoans, but even Samoans in Cali is just different. You know
They're
what I'm saying?
different,
yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, so I'm
Yeah.
like, what the fuck? So, you know, all that shit led me to gangbang. I'm like, shit, I got to click up with somebody. And I'm on the east side. My homie showing me love. Okay, cool. I'm going to click up over here. And that's just what it was there.
I see.
You know what I mean?
Got
So,
you, man.
yeah,
So you wouldn't change nothing though, because I mean,
nah,
it
bro.
made you who you are today.
It built my character. Everything I've been through, you know, good and bad and shit, that it built my character, you know what I mean? So, and I'm proud of myself for me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is there anything like that? Is there like any moment in time that you wish you would have kind of like done the music thing earlier or waited maybe?
Nah, yeah, probably a little early. I don't mean, yeah, earlier. It would have been cool to jump in it like at 16, 15.
Hey.
But you know what's crazy? Back then, it was unheard of. You know, back then it was more like if you was, I mean, well, Lil Bow Wow and Lil Romeo were like really the first really little kid rappers to come out, but that was already in the 2000s.
Yeah.
But like in the 90s, bro, you had to already be an old.
Well, I
older
mean,
cat.
the crisscross.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Crisscross.
You're right.
Yeah.
But before that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it was still, even with them, it was still like new.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I would have loved to have probably did it younger, bro. You know what I mean? I don't regret doing it when I started because I had some shit to rap about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I lived through some stuff already by then, so I had some material.
Some experience.
Some experience.
Some
you
life
know?
experience. Yeah. Because that's basically what you need, man.
Yeah, exactly what you need. Yeah.
And
Oh, go ahead.
no, you go ahead.
I was just say, so with people that are listening from out of the state, right?
Yeah.
When they think about Utah, they think it's nothing's going on.
Utah.
Mormons, yeah. So, can you kind of elaborate a little bit, like what was going on that kind of made it the hood, or like, you know,
Yeah,
For you, yeah,
dangerous or whatever? You know what I mean?
I mean, you know, right from the gate, even when I moved out here, even though I noticed that it was all clean cut and Mormons and a little bit of raza, and it wasn't ugly, it was beautiful. Like, you came to Utah back then, even still now it's beautiful. Utah's beautiful.
Yeah.
Regardless.
Hell
It's- I wouldn't want to live nowhere else.
Hell yeah.
I love Cali too, but man, you can't
It's
fuck
home
with
now.
Hey, this is for us too, bro.
Straight up.
We feel
You know
exactly
what I-
how
you
you
know?
feel. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So it was like what the hell did I just lost my chain of thought, bro. My bad, G. I was cloudy before I got here. what was the question you asked me again?
No, he said it.
Just like people that look from out of the state
Right.
in or listening in, how you're saying, you know, it was dangerous, or, you know,
So
what was it about
it was pretty and all that, but I lived, like I said, I moved into Central City on downtown Salt Lake, and at that time it was the east side and it was the west side. There was no south side really, and there was a north side, but it was just all different, right? Back then.
Yeah.
Right.
So right away, I'm like, shit, my mom moved me out here because of the gangs. But right when I moved out here, I seen gangs right away. You know what I'm saying? And
Well, we're talking about the 90s, right?
Right.
And that's when
And that's the 90s,
East
the
and
gang.
West
That-
shit
it
with
was
Pac
just-
and
yeah, bro, at the
yeah.
same time. So it was, it wasn't as pretty as it looked when I got here. So I just seen motherfuckers. I seen fools get dusted right away, and fools getting beat up and robbed up and shit. Maybe not so much as Cali as LA.
Yeah.
But I mean, not that big of a difference.
But it was
you know
still
what I'm saying?
happening.
It was still happening. Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you feel like it wasn't being put in the news as
fuck
much,
no,
so they weren't seeing that?
They want to keep
Okay.
Utah pretty and clean, so
Yeah.
they wouldn't post that shit. You know what I mean? Like one of the first people that I knew that got smoked out here was a cat that was older than me, and I grew up. He was from my neighborhood, and he was basically like, you know, running shit, and he was he got murdered and shit out here, and it was big, and that was like around 92, 93 or some shit like that.
Oh shit.
So, but it was on some gang shit, you know what I'm saying? And you didn't even hear about that on local news here. It was just, they just kept that out because they want to keep Utah looking
pretty.
Utah, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, when there was a documentary of this Mormon dude that he forged the Joseph Smith's letters, right?
For real, huh?
Yeah, and then he started blowing up people. You guys didn't see that
No,
documentary?
I didn't
That?
see that. No, that
It was
sounds crazy.
It was back, I think, in the late '80s or early '90s.
Damn, I never heard of that.
You never heard of that?
Mm-mm.
No, so there was shit going down
Yeah,
here, bro.
no, Utah been crazy, bro.
Yeah.
On some crazy shit. I mean, Ted Bundy was out here killing motherfuckers.
That's true too.
Utah ain't
That's
that
too
big.
crazy though,
That's
bro.
too crazy. That's on another level.
That's on another level, dog.
It wasn't like no cholos rolling up in no 6'4". No, I feel you. But I mean, I'm just saying though, you know, it was still like, it's not everywhere's got a hood, bro.
Yeah.
You know, I travel a lot, right? I do a lot of shows out of town. Like it's been a while since I've done shows here in Utah. Actually, these last couple shows I've done here, and the one coming up on the 4th with Burner and Bash at the complex.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you performing on that one?
I'm opening up. Yeah, I'm performing on that
dope.
one too. Yeah, with the homie Shorty. Shout out to Shorty Eventos.
Hey.
My boy Chris Styles, the whole team. You know what I'm saying? I love them
Hey.
now. Wavy, everybody. Anyway, but they I haven't done no shows out here for a minute, so it's like,
Is there a reason for that?
because I've been traveling.
Okay.
Because I've just been touring for years now, bro. I've just been focusing on the road, trying to, like, there was a time out here when I had a group of me consisting with two guys, me and two other dudes, and we were a group called The Commission. When the music scene was popping here in Utah, I'm talking like 2000, like 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 type of shit, you know, those years. It was a different scene out here. It was everybody. There was shows every Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, like every weekend. Every venue you can think of, fools were throwing shows, little local shows and shit. And we were out here doing our thing, but we were making a lot of noise, a lot of noise with my group. And we was doing our thing out here, but then I wanted to focus more outside of the lake, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just gets a little bit notoriety and pick up more fans. You know,
Which,
that's what
that
you-
makes sense.
yeah,
That
yeah.
makes sense.
That's what
Right,
you
right,
had to.
right.
That's what you
Yeah.
gotta do.
So that's basically it, bro. And then like now,
And then
I'm
we
like,
didn't
fuck
have
it,
the
come back to
internet
the
back
top.
then too.
We didn't have the internet,
Yeah.
not like that.
Not like
Not
that.
like-
Yeah,
not
we
like
had
now.
like MySpace,
Hey,
but
well,
even still.
all that crazy shit. Yeah.
Wait, whenever someone picks up the phone and makes a call, your fucking internet shuts off.
Yeah. You're like, fuck, get off the internet.
Yep.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So, you know, but I mean, and that was basically it. I love Utah, but you know.
Was it hard for you to get like shows out in other states, or was it something that came pretty easy?
You know, it wasn't easy at first, bro. I had homies that was putting in work. You know what I'm saying? I had when we our first trip out of Utah was actually to Montana, and we hit Montana a lot. And it was due to a homeboy we had working for us back in the day. His name was Ron. Shout out to him too. But he put us on the road. It was a different experience for us because at that time nobody was really doing that. Here in Salt Lake, nobody was really mobbing out trying to do shit outside of the city. There was a
Gotcha.
couple people, you know what I'm saying,
yeah.
but it wasn't like that. So
Right.
it was different for us, you know what I'm saying. So we got our feet wet and we just been touring ever since and shit.
Yeah.
You know?
What's something that you wish, when it comes to the music, you wish you knew then that
You know now.
you know now?
Shit, man, that's a good question. I would say probably just the work ethic, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I was putting in when you're hungry as fuck at the beginning. You know what I'm saying? And then you stay hungry, and then sometimes you know
It kind of dies down.
kind of dies down. You know, it happens. Life happens. You have
Yeah,
kids,
yeah.
crazy bitches, fucking woo woo woo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you just gotta pick it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wherever it takes you, it's gonna lead you right back to what you're already doing. This was my passion, so Like, fuck it. You know?
That's dope, dog. Like, was there, and I'm pretty sure there probably has, because you just said, there's been times where you've been down, but has there ever been a time where you're like, fuck, I need to hang this up already?
You know what? To be truthfully honest with you, bro, since I've started this shit, I can tell you I've been through all kinds of crazy shit. I've even been through my group breaking up. And no, I have not. I have not stopped since I started, bro. I'm going to 2000. We're 22, right?
Yeah.
I've been going hard since I dropped my first album, bro. I have not stopped.
Damn.
I haven't taken a break off of shows. I just haven't. It's just what I do, you know.
And correct me if I'm wrong. You're fluent in Spanish.
Simon, yeah.
So do you rap in Spanish as well?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, I get down. I got a few songs in Spanish too. I was be Spanglishing it out.
Spanglishing it
You know
out.
what I'm saying?
Okay.
Or I do like DJ Dirty Dave's my boy. I love that
Hey.
cat. Yeah, he produced a couple of my Spanish tracks. He used to fuck with us at my studio before he was big old DJ Dirty Dave. Now he's
When he was clean,
DJ
huh?
Dirty Dave. Yeah. That's back when he was David, Cochino David. You know, so that's my little brother, man. I love that kid. He's real talented. But yeah, I've done some tracks with him. So I get down. I love Spanish. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Our culture is just beautiful. So anytime I can get a chance to throw in a little something, I'll get it in. You know what I mean?
And I was looking at your catalog, bro, especially on YouTube, and you collaborated with a lot of locals.
Yeah.
Here,
Oh yeah.
You know, and we'll get into that in
sure.
a bit. But going back to the music and your art and what you've learned throughout the years, besides what my brother said, something that you knew or you wish you knew back then that you know now.
Yeah.
It's kind of to piggyback on that, like, what has changed since then? In the sense of the local scene and the music, because back then, how you're saying, everybody was kind of their own clique, right?
Right.
So what has changed for you that you like or dislike here in the Utah scene?
What I like now is is just well, I mean, I guess we were youngsters back then too, but what I like about it right now is there's a lot of and I've been noticing it's been getting better too, but there's been a lot of camaraderie.
Yeah.
You know what
I
I'm
can't
saying?
even say that
Me
one
neither,
too.
también. I gotta say it with accent. Compadres.
There you go. Right?
Let's say it, bro.
You know,
Say it with your chest,
With
bro.
our
Say it
chest,
with your-
man. But and I've noticed that. I mean, not saying that there wasn't back then, but there really was cliques, and it was them versus you, and it wasn't really like that. Sometimes there was conflict, but nowadays I feel like what's his name? And shout out to him too, DJ Juggy.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
He be putting on a lot of those
Slap Lake City.
right? And see, he comes from my time. He comes from way back then, so he knows what I'm talking about when the scene.
Right.
He does a lot for the locals out here and shit. But I just see a lot of that right now, and that's cool. That's hella dope for me.
Yeah.
You know, especially since I haven't really been too tapped into the lake because I've been traveling so much.
Gotcha.
But I see and I watch and I'm seeing all these cats, and there's dope ass artists out here, bro. So many. Yeah. I'm not saying there wasn't even back then, but back then everybody was getting into their skin, into their
style
and shit, right? But right now, bro, there's just so much raw talent.
Yeah.
You know. For example, the homies just put Shorty and them talking about the show on the floor.
Complex.
They just did the 16 bar challenge.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I seen that.
So 3 youngsters just won that competition, and shout out to all 3 of them: Mash Hunted, Lil Bubba, and Lorraine Marie. You know what I'm saying? Like, they killed it. They did their thing, and they went in and they battled. They did their thing for a few weeks, and boom. Now they get to perform in front of Burner and Bash.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? That's beautiful. And these kids are little, like 15, 16-year-olds. That is the best thing that could have ever happened to them, because we didn't have that back in my day.
What's
Not
that?
even a little bit.
What's that 8 Mile song? You better lose yourself in the music and
however
that goes.
They need
spaghetti.
to
Exactly, bro.
straight up.
Yeah, they need to take that chance and roll with it, because you only get sometimes one chance.
Because the opportunity comes only once in a lifetime.
There you go.
You better.
Don't throw up. So it's a good thing for the youngsters, bro. So I see a lot of that. I love that. What I don't like is the same thing that's been happening even since back then with us. Is there's really no support from the radio. There's no no support even really from the fans out here, even from your homies.
Can I ask you a question though, right? Like you said earlier that you it's your own people sometimes, right?
Yeah.
And when it comes to the radio, I work for the radio, right?
Right.
And like I think sometimes man.
Well, even
How could I say that?
Rockcliffe said it, right?
What did he say?
He said that it's at the end of the day, it's kind of not up to them, right?
No, it's really not.
No. But I'm not saying that either, though. But what I'm trying to say, without offending the radio, because the radio is tight, it is good.
No, they do. I got love for them, bro. I want to retract something. They do what they can.
Right, but not only that. What I was gonna say, without like, I mean, it's gonna sound offensive, and much love to Dre and everybody, man, and U92 and everybody, 92.5. What's it called? We don't need the radio though.
No, we don't. We didn't need them then.
No, actually, back then we kind of did because we didn't have the internet.
No, you're right.
We did.
Right. No, you're right.
Now it's a whole different ballgame,
you're
bro.
right. 100% right. I didn't think about it like
This
that.
is the new radio.
This is
what
the
we're
new
doing
radio.
right now.
You don't even need a label.
Exactly.
You don't even need a label.
I mean,
You're 100% right.
But you kind of do though at the same time with the labels because, but then again, it has to be the right label.
The right label,
because
right.
they'll fuck you over.
The right contracts.
The right
Straight
contracts
up.
and everything because you need the money to back you up.
Yeah.
But regardless though, but going back to what you were saying,
Right.
it's like I don't think we need the radio anymore, right? It's on us to.
It's on us.
It
It really is, yeah. And when I say that you don't get no support from the radio is like, okay, so I'm like back then, right? So we'll go back in the 90s, early 2000s type shit. It was really hard to even do anything like what Dre and them guys do. Shout out to Dre Rocker because I love that cat. He's another one that opened a lot of doors for the locals throughout what he does. You know, I've known him since when he used to just come watch shows. He would come watch us perform. And he was just a kid that loved music, and he would come and just be a fan of everybody that was doing what they was doing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But back then it was hard. You'd have to try to get your shit on all kind of different ways, and it would never work unless it was something precise that the radio station was doing.
Well,
you know.
Yeah.
But now you're right. Now it's more we don't need them because we can do our own shit. But at the same time, you kind of still do. You need that support from the city.
Yep.
If you got your city on your back, meaning not just fans. Media outlets, magazine people out here, you know what I'm saying?
You like someone came up to me the other day and be like, "Hey, bro, I've been looking at your page. You guys been growing." And I'm all like, and they asked me like, "How? Like, how are you guys doing it?" I'm all like, "Bro, like we still got a lot to work on, right? But we're consistency is key, bro. Marketing yourself is key, bro. Like investing in yourself is key, bro.
Right.
And so like it's just. That's what it is. That's what it takes.
You're right, yeah.
And sometimes it takes a team, and sometimes it's just one person. Right. Look at my boy Dre, man. My boy Dre, that dude be on his grind day and night. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But you're one of them dudes that also is doing it, right? Have you had to learn that? And when did you learn that, or are you still learning it?
You're always gonna be learning it, bro. You know, just like. Every boxer's gonna want to keep learning to get better and better and shit. You know, whether it's a grind or a hustle or just the actual thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm always gonna be learning, bro. You know, I learned that a long time ago, to where if you want it, you gotta get it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna just come and hand you shit.
Yeah.
Marketing, like you said, is key. Investing in yourself is 100% key.
Yeah.
You know, if you don't believe in yourself, then who's gonna believe in yourself? You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. Yeah.
And there's been a lot of you know, I've lost way more money than I've made money. You know what I mean? But it's all in what I do. It's my career. Like I've sacrificed. I have my babies have been with me since they were born into what I'm doing. They've had to watch me leave for a month, 2 months at a time. My oldest is at the U right now, so since she was a baby, she's been dealing with it. You know, so shout out to my daughter.
Shout out to her, bro.
University kid. You know
and that's cool though, bro, because like they haven't not needed anything. You always
took care of what I had to, whether I'm on the road or not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's what we do. You know
that's dope, bro.
So it's hard, but you know, we do it.
Yeah, definitely.
So like before you said your inspiration with music was kind of like to the homies and all that, right? Now, what's your inspiration?
Just my family, my friends, to be honest with you, bro, and then just life, G. You know what I'm saying? Like I found out back then, you know, when you're young, your world is where you're at. My world was my neighborhood and my mama and my grandmama. That's all I had. Fuck everything else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You grow, you have kids, you build a home. You know what I'm saying? So it's just that for life, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just like if I'm not doing this, what else am I gonna be doing? I ain't trying to do nothing. Not and I don't throw no shade on nobody else that has to do what they gotta do to make their bread. You know what I'm saying? But this is what I chose. I already sacrificed a whole bunch of shit with the family. Like, why not just keep it mobbing?
Yeah,
For sure.
Just keep it going. You know what I'm
Hey
saying?
man, kudos to you, bro. Like straight up, like that's
that,
dope
bro.
that you're still following your passion
Gracias,
and
bro. Have to.
regardless of whatever
Regardless,
happens, you're going at it.
Yeah. Thank you.
Throughout the years, though, growing up and stuff, how did you handle rejection, bro? And did you even get rejected by people?
Yeah, like a motherfucker. You had just learned to handle it, bro. At first you're like, I'm appalled. What the fuck?
Yeah.
You know, especially you a street motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like you just want to handle shit like how you know how to handle shit. You know what I'm saying? But you just gotta learn. You just learn it, bro. I mean, I've done shows where there's just been like 2 people, 1 person, just my team.
Yeah.
Or there's been fucking 200 people and they all boo your ass.
Yeah.
Like I've been through all that shit, you know what I'm saying? But you build, you grow. You know, like I said, I've been doing this forever, and I try to perfect my craft, as I go, whether it be writing or performance wise or whatever the case may be. I try to grow, and I'm still growing. You know what I'm saying? So you just keep it. You take it with on the chin. Sometimes.
Got you. You have to.
Yeah.
Turn the other cheek up.
Like a motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Well, your first time performing, how was that?
It was crazy.
Yeah.
It was crazy. Yeah, I performed at this first time we ever performed at this place called Vaquero. It was right on the 9th South and right off of State Street. It was a little Mexican bar restaurant at night, straight bar in the nighttime. You know what I'm saying? And it was the first show we ever did, and it was
Vaquero.
crazy. Vaquero. Yeah, I don't even know if it's still there or not. But
I haven't heard of it.
Yeah, Vaquero, go straight up. Jesus, like, yeah. And it was crazy. It was cool. I mean, we had there was a few people there and shit though, but it was nerve wracking. You know what I'm saying? First time on stage in front. Even most of the people there were people you know.
Yeah.
It's still nervous.
It's still nerve wracking.
You know what I'm saying? Because they're gonna be like, boo, you suck, bro. Get off stage. Your own homies will still tell you the truth.
Yeah.
Some of them will anyway.
But
it was nerve wracking, but it was cool.
Yeah.
It was a good experience. It kept me wanting to keep doing this. So,
right.
You know.
Damn, bro. I know. I remember the first time I performed. I fucked up. I choked, bro, and it was bad. I was like rapping, and I forgot my lyrics, and I was like, "Oh my god!" it was funny as fuck. But anyway,
that might have even happened to me too. I'm pretty sure that happened to me too, bro. I just try to black all of that shit out. You know what I'm saying? Don't think about it no more. But yeah, bro, it's nerve, but it's cool. But I bet you still had a great time though. You were like, fuck.
I mean,
killed it.
I mean,
That's the problem. He had too good of a time, and he forgot his lyrics.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing. Like my family, it was a fam. They were all telling me like, bro, like you're never drinking again. You fucked up. So it kind of like it inspired me. Like for next time, I'm gonna fucking kill it, and I did.
Hell yeah.
Everybody else fucked up, but I did a great job.
Hell yeah. Yeah, ves?
Yeah.
You should have stayed on your toes.
Just take your advice, huh?
For real. So you know what I'm saying? You've been touring. Damn, otra vez. Say it with my chest. You've been touring. So what's it called? Have you seen or met like celebrities? And have you ever been starstruck?
Hell yeah, bro. So I grew up on Bay Area music. Like a lot of people from my generation out here, you know what I'm saying? Straight up Bay Area music.
Yeah.
And I can say that everybody that I grew up listening to, bro, that I was a straight fan. Like a lot of my inspirations I've gotten to work with now that I've been doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? I've worked with D40, been on tour with him, been on tour with Bash, been on tour with motherfucking AP9, the Mob Figures. I've been just, you know what I'm saying?
You got a resume.
Right. I've collaborated with cats that I've like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, Spice One. I mean, older cats from my generation.
Yeah.
You feel me? Too Short. I mean, fuck, you know, whatever. But it was hell yeah, starstruck every single time.
Damn.
I mean, and I know some of these cats, like I know them, and it's still I get starstruck. You know what I mean?
Every time you see them.
Spice One.
Shit, bro.
You know?
And the reason I'm asking because you're about to perform and for Bash and you're gonna open up for Bash and Burner.
Yeah.
Are you kind of excited to meet them? And is that even gonna be a possible thing that you're gonna meet them?
Hell yeah. I've fucked with them before. I know them cats.
Okay.
Before Burner was Burner. he came out to the Lake Town, and we've done shows with him, and so Burner's the brother, you know what I'm saying? Bash, same thing, you know what I mean? Shout out to my boy Chino for real. You guys know Chino for real?
Yeah, we're gonna have him on here. I gotta reach out.
Reach out to him. That's my brother. That's another Lake Town pioneer right there for that ass. And he, me and him grew up in the same neighborhood. Okay. You know, that was that's my brother since we were knee high. So, he fucks with Bash and them guys hella tough.
Yeah, they had the Plug brand or something, right?
Yeah, the Plug brand. So Bash has been tapped into Salt Lake again since the 90s, and all because of Hog Boss, C Major, the pioneers, the Lake Town pioneers, the ones were doing it before then, you know?
Right.
They're the ones who tapped in the bay with the lake. So Bash he fucks with the lake tough.
Yeah, last time when we talked to him,
when we interviewed him, he told us that, you know,
it was his second home.
It was Salt Lake. Was his second
I think
home.
he even had a primo out here.
Yeah.
He had a primo that lived out here and shit up, but he's been hella connected with the Lake Town. He loves Salt Lake. Bro.
Yeah.
That's real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Baby Bash
hey,
too. He always
shout
come out here
man.
and shit on them and shit.
He's cool.
But I'm still excited to see them, and I'm still excited to fuck with them. That's Baby Bash.
Yeah.
That's Baby Beast.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Latino Velvet.
Yeah, Latino
you know?
Velvet.
I grew up on that, bro.
Right, so you know what I mean? So every time I see him, it's like corazones in my eyes and shit. But I know the cat. Hella down, you know, humble.
He's humble as fuck,
bro,
man.
he's a great guy. So
down to
Burner.
earth.
Yeah.
Burner, you know what I'm saying?
We haven't met Burner, but it was interesting for me to find out that dude has 47 albums.
Yeah,
or
bro.
40, somewhere around there. 47,
He
42.
working,
Been
bro.
putting in work. And what I'm saying, when I first met him, he was fresh into the rap game. Even then, we met him. Do you guys know are you guys familiar with Gold Toes?
Yeah.
And GT Digital and Empire shit. I'm signed with them cats, right?
Oh,
that's
shit.
who I fuck with. And we've been knowing Toes since the Thiz Latin years,
Right.
Yeah.
Forever and ever and ever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, he's been, like I said, they've been just hella tight in over here. You know what I mean?
That's dope, dog.
Yeah, it's cool, man. They're good people.
Man, yeah, and it's kind of hard, like, not to get starstruck. Like, for example, and this sucks, man. But the other day I asked somebody, "Hey, do you know who Crazy Bone is?" Or like, "Who's that?"
Who the what?
It's a youngster, right? And I'm like, "Oh, from Bone Thugs and Harmony." Like, "Oh yeah, I think I do. I think I know." Whatever. So they played the song. Like, "Yeah, that's him." Like, "Oh yeah, I vaguely remember him," or whatever.
Yeah.
But when I interviewed him too, and I haven't posted this video, man.
It's not bad, bro. To be honest, it is not that bad.
Yeah, well, but it's like it's kind of hard not to get starstruck. And I was talking to Ruben about this, Chino, our cameraman, and
Shout out to Chino.
hey, and so he's all like, "Are you ready?" Or like, "Do you get stressed or nervous talking to a celebrity?" I'm all like, "Yeah, bro. Like, what if I fuck up and ask a stupid ass question, right?" But he's all like, "Is there really a stupid ass question? Like, there's no stupid questions."
There's really not, bro. I mean, what? Unless you're not, even when you're asking them the personal shit. So what's up, man? Why'd your wife leave you? Was it really the dope?
You be listening to us, bro.
You know, bro, this is crazy. But it's okay though. But that's not stupid. It's a question, bro.
It's a question.
When you put yourself out there for the people, anyways, bro, you gotta be ready to answer shit. You
Yeah.
don't like it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You could easily say, "I don't want to answer that shit. Let's go to the next one."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
That's true.
You just gotta go with it.
I would like it if somebody would be like, "Yeah, I don't want to answer that," instead of be like, "Yeah, move on to the next one." Now, you know what I'm saying? Like you know,
Yeah.
keep it funny, man. Keep it funny. But yeah, you're right. And if you're gonna be an artist, be prepared to get asked stupid ass questions like that. Because I mean,
Stupid-ass
regardless, it is a stupid ass question. It is. I'll admit that. But at the same time, they're gonna be asked. So
They're gonna be asked. You gotta be ready for
yeah,
it.
bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hell yeah, bro.
What is the stupidest question somebody has asked you before?
Fuck.
That's a stupid ass question.
That one, motherfucker.
Fuck, bro, it's been
shit.
plenty, G. Fuck. But like you said, bro, you just go with it. You know, sometimes it's like, they'll ask you some hella obvious shit, though. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
they'll hear you speaking Spanish or something, and they'll be like, "So, are you white?" I'll be like, "Well, I guess you know." I'm like, "Fuck, my Spanish is clean, bro. What
Right,
you talking about?"
right.
But then there's those güeritos that their Spanish is clean. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
So,
Especially
not a
the
stupid question.
elders,
especially the
yeah,
Mormons.
the Mormon dudes.
So how could that be a stupid question? I'm like, I bet. Look at Canelo. That fool look
That's
hella
true.
white.
Yeah.
And he motherfucker, fuck you. You know what I'm saying?
He opens his mouth. He got that mean ass Mexican accent.
Hella,
He does, bro.
hella cartel.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's the obvious. But she wouldn't even know if he kept his mouth shut. He'd be a white boy from fucking Iowa. Or
Yeah.
some shit. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah. Even Ruben's brother, your brother, he looks white.
We call him Güero.
We call him Güero, man.
we all got a
looks white.
güero now.
Yeah,
I'm me and this guy are the güeros in the
You guys
family.
Hey, there you go. That's what's
yeah.
up, bro.
Oh, yeah.
But
So I have a question for you. It might be stupid. It may not be. You don't have to answer if you don't want to. But what do you think in your mind is something that people misunderstand you most about?
Man, on some real shit, bro, being a hella player, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100. Everybody and their mama be out here. Well, not everybody and their mama, but certain motherfuckers.
Right.
You be fucking with everybody, and well, mainly females, bro. But it ain't like that, G. You know,
Misunderstood.
Hella misunderstanding, hella misunderstanding. Well,
Okay.
that's basically that, bro.
No, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Hell yeah.
Stupid question. My bad.
No, you're good.
I was just wondering.
Real quickly, it's 8:01, and we're gonna start this new segment.
Yeah.
We're gonna ask what is it? Rapid questions.
It's a rapid, like 5 questions.
Okay, let's
Rapid
like a
questions.
game show.
It's a game show, dog. The 8:01 game show. Rapid questions.
Órale, let's go.
All right, so let's start with Biggie or Pac.
Pac.
iPhone or Android?
Hella Android.
Hell yeah. Respect that.
Hey, ask
Full
a
of
question, buddy.
sanity.
Ask
He's
a
always
question.
he hates iPhones.
Ketchup or fry sauce?
Super ketchup.
Okay. BBL or natural?
Natural ass cheek.
I like that.
We talked about this last week.
Basketball or football?
Football.
Okay.
Football.
All right, and there you have it, folks. The 8:01 rapid questions. All right,
I think
cool,
you answered
man.
those exactly how I would have, man.
That's
crazy.
Dog,
Yeah, no, he said natural. You said you like BBL.
No, that's not what I said. I said I prefer natural, but because
You wouldn't
the
mind
misunderstanding
BBL.
was that I thought that you were saying that a girl with a BBL is a turnoff, and I was like, fuck no, not to me, it's not.
Oh,
Not the right BBL.
Yeah, right?
Oh, yeah.
Some look like, what the fuck?
yeah.
But I like that jiggly shit.
Yeah. I remember me and my bro was at the club. We was at the club waiting in line, and then this bitch with a big old ass. It was obviously fake. My brother goes, "Hey, is that a real ass?" And she laughs and she goes, "No," or she says yes, but she was capping, bro.
Yeah.
She was calling Kaepernick, bro.
What is
He said Kaepernick.
what is
Yosa.
Jamie Foxx says he likes the natural shit. You know, as soon as you take off the bra, she lays back. One chichi's this way, the other chichi's that way.
I
Like
prefer that.
Yeah,
No, that's crazy,
Yeah.
right? I prefer that same shit. If they're just sitting there, bro, it's just weird to me.
yeah, bro.
Staring at you.
Do something. Huh?
You want to start boxing and shit like
Yeah, bro.
Do
Yeah.
a trick.
Break your fist on that shit. Yeah, all natural, all day.
That's funny, dog. All right, hell yeah, bro.
What,
Hell yeah.
What type of music would you say you make?
I want to say I make universal music, bro. You know, I started out doing hella gangster music, but I just do it all, bro. You know what I'm saying? I love rapping to the bitches. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to the females, sorry, but I love rapping to the females. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I get down with whatever, bro. As long as I guess it just depends on how I'm feeling. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
fuck with anything though, to be honest with you.
Hell yeah.
What do you do to because I know a lot of rappers, artists, they have like a routine when they go to the studio to write or you know what's your routine? What do you do to prepare yourself for that?
You know, back in the day, I used to like jumping in my whip and then writing in my car, bump the music and just writing and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, whatever. But I got myself used to I like just going spur of the moment. I go in the lab with the beat that I'm gonna fuck with. You know what I'm saying? And I just vibe. You know what I mean? I just go from there and shit. I really don't prepare too hard. Sometimes I do. It just depends on the situation. If it's a feature, like if somebody throw me some money to do a feature or something, then I want to make sure they get something super dope. So I put some time into it. Not saying that even when I don't put time into it, you know, it ain't gonna be cool. But you know, I make
Yeah,
sure
but if someone respects your time, you're
Yeah.
definitely gonna respect
right,
theirs.
definitely, most
Yeah.
definitely. You paying for my time, so I'm every dollar's worth it. You know.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So I take more time on it and I prepare a little more than that. But if it's just me, I just go in there and vibe, just
Okay.
knock out shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
That's what's up, man.
Do you play any instruments?
Not really. I used to fuck with the piano. I'm sure I can still get down with it and shit. You know what I'm saying? But the piano, if I say anything, I fuck with the piano.
Piano?
Yeah,
Okay, so
keys and shit.
Do you make beats or do you have a producer and all that?
We have in-house producers.
Oh, yeah.
I don't make no beats and shit. I'm fortunate to be able to have my brothers next door to me and shit whipping them out. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Matter of fact, I got a producer from way the fuck out in India, bro.
Oh shit.
And this cat, bro, I'm telling you, you wouldn't even think. You think this motherfucker was born on the West Coast or
Damn.
just or not even just the West Coast, just here. He's just phenomenal. So
Damn.
you know what I'm saying?
You
Blessed
said
with
India?
that. India, bro.
How did that come about?
Through just connects, little homies and shit. My homeboy, shout out to Third Eye from Sick Lake Music. Shout out to School from Sick Lake Music. He shot me to the homie one day, and I was like, from India. And I talked to this cat, and not to be no stereotypical or not to be all fucked up, you shouldn't be, their accent and shit.
Bro,
Yeah.
that exactly when you said that, that shit.
what I
thought about that.
That's why I asked him.
Well,
Like, how'd you?
a song came into my head.
Yeah.
Like you heard that song, right?
I have.
Yeah. That's what I thought. But anyways,
Bro, yeah, so talented, bro. And
That's
he
dope.
plugged me with the cat, and I'm like, shit, let's fuck with the. Matter of fact, the last album I just dropped, it's titled the Pisces album, was 90% produced by my cat from India.
Oh damn!
And he's a beast, bro. When I say a beast, my G, he's a beast, bro.
Wow.
Never would have thought he was, especially talking to him. Gotta beat you like my friend. Fuck, send you the samples. I'm like, damn, bro, that's you. Fuck.
Music don't know
None.
no language, no
No,
ethnicity.
bro. None of that.
It's universal.
color. Yeah.
And that's something that I, going through my career in music, I come to find. You think it'd be common sense, but it's, you
It's
don't
not.
think about it. It's not. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But I'm like, damn, it's every walk of life, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Music is just music. As long as it makes you feel good, it's just music.
For sure. hell
How
yeah.
do you, in your perspective, right? Like, do you feel like there's a Mexican artists that have made it, like really made it? Kind of like, I would say Bash has made it.
Bash, yeah.
Burner has made it.
He made it on a whole different, not even the music tip.
Yeah.
He just on entrepreneurial.
Business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mogul.
Bro, you just seen him on that Forbes? Did you
Yeah.
see him
Yeah.
on that? This is the second time he's been on Forbes.
Yeah.
And bro, and to be right next to Jay-Z, bro, and P. Diddy and fucking.
Well,
Yeah.
that's crazy, right? Because they took Kanye and they put
Diddy.
him. They put P Diddy, but Burner's still up there.
yeah, he's right next to Kanye.
Kanye,
That's
yep.
big, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Coming from the Bay Area, coming from Burner, how we know Burner, bro, that's such a big thing for the culture. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
Does that inspire you?
Hella inspires me, not just for music, but to do anything I want to do.
Yeah.
Because that cat went from hustling to music to cookies.
How-
Bro,
Yeah, I love that brand. By the way, I
Shout
be
out to
buying
cookies,
Yep,
bro.
shout out. I be buying the clothes. I be smoking the weed.
all that.
Yeah, I'm with it.
How old is Burner?
Fuck. He's younger than me. I know that.
Shit,
Like in late 30s, 38.
38.
Yeah, I've been listening to him since like the White Album.
Yeah, bro. And
Goes back.
I love
Wait,
Burner, bro.
You know who's another rapper? What's his name? Man, what's his name, bro? The black rapper. He made it at a late age. Like he
2
Oh,
Chainz?
2 Chainz.
2 Chains.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You know what I'm saying? That's his story inspires me too, man. Because it's like if he can make it,
Bro,
know.
anybody could. And
Yeah.
like how you said, music don't have no race.
Ethnicity, race, colors.
I feel like it's the same thing with age. Like you hear a lot of these
Right.
cats be like, "Oh, these old head niggas and these young niggas." Like,
Nah.
really, bro? What are you talking about? Like, music is music. It don't matter if you're. There's no retirement age. Look
Hell
at
no.
fucking Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
Vicente Fernandez.
Snoop.
He sang until he
Dog.
died.
Till
Yeah.
he died, literally, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So there's no. It's not like basketball or football. When you're fucking 36, you're considered old school. Hell no, bro. It don't even matter. I seen. I was on my IG not too long ago, and I got this homeboy of mine that's on IG, and he was like talking about, people that I'm sick of seeing people do events and bring out these old rappers, these 40-plus-year-old rappers that haven't had a hit since blah 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 and whoa whoa whoa. But I'm thinking in my head, like, I so disagree with that, because at the end of the day, it's like, what are you talking about? So you're going to tell me that you didn't bump that 40-year-old rapper when he was popping?
Yeah.
Like, right now, who's popular rappers who say J. Cole and all them niggas?
Yeah.
10, 15 years from now, they're going to be that old 40-year-old rapper.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know?
We had someone on here. I don't want to say who because I can't remember. Ha! Short-term memory. Short-term memory.
Shout out to Cookies.
Yeah, shout out, Bernard. But he was saying something like, "Oh yeah, all these old rappers, they got to get out of the way. They got to make some room for the new rappers and this and that, and they're done. And this and that." I was like, "Bro."
Oh, that was our guy AP that said that.
Yeah, in my head I was thinking. I didn't say it at the time, but in my head I was thinking, like that's a bunch of bullshit, because like there's a lot of rappers like Snoop Dogg. He's still making music. He's still making hits like
They don't got to be
Ice Cube. Like
platinum songs that they're still making, but they're still in the game.
They
You're
still got fans.
They still paved the way for you doing what you're doing, bro.
Yeah.
still sell out shows.
Yeah.
Still, bro. You know Bash, bro. I'm gonna tell you, especially Bash. There was a time when Bash died out a little bit. And this is out of respect, Big Brother Bash. Don't get mad at me, but there was a time where he died down for a minute before COVID. Them years before COVID, he wasn't selling out shows, and it just got to that point where it was just
Stagnant.
plateaued, right? COVID hit, and all this shit happened. Woo woo. And if you notice, bro, a lot of the older cats are back so much stronger, selling out shows. Bash selling out anywhere you go. Sell out, sell out.
He had a couple hits in between though, like he did Cyclone. He did
That's what I'm saying.
Goofweed, you know.
Yup, that shit. But I'm saying more like
selling out shows.
yeah, because you know the music is different than people actually going to see your shows. You know what I'm saying?
I think the trend changed too. Everyone got into like trap rap and like the mumble
shit, right,
all that shit.
And you're talking about
that.
You're talking about pre-COVID.
Yeah,
when
right around that time. Yeah, just right before then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And even obviously with COVID put everybody out, but right pre-COVID, and it wasn't just Bash. It was a lot of
There was a lot of people,
a lot of cats,
a lot
from
of artists.
that era.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it happens though because they're making then the
Wait
new
for the
people
new
come
one.
in, right?
Yeah. Well, it's interesting to me, right, that you say that because all of a sudden, also like they're coming back strong. But, for example, U92, they rebranded themselves.
I seen that.
Now it's old school, or is it old school or
throwbacks.
Throwbacks.
Bro, that's a beautiful thing. You know, that's money back in their pockets, bro.
Right.
That's
Because
what they did.
it's us who are listening to that,
Right.
and I'm saying yes because I'm 36,
Right.
So it's like you know what I'm saying
You're right there.
I'm right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I remember all that. And in all honesty, I was listening. I was on Dre's podcast, and he was putting like the Baby and Little Baby's music, and I was like it was cool, but I didn't relate to it. Like I couldn't feel it. Like it's a whole different vibe, right? And I'm not dissing on them, but because it's good music, it's just not for me.
It's not for you.
I wouldn't bump that shit.
Right.
But
and it's not for everybody.
And don't get me wrong though, if I was a DJ, I would though because it makes some of the people get hyped.
That's what's popping.
Yeah.
That's what's popping.
So there's a difference between that though. You got to differentiate it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You got to do
definitely.
what's good for the time. You might not feel it, but it's just like the youngsters. They might not feel Bone
Yeah.
or Snoop Dogg. That's some old shit. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But then they motherfucker. If it wasn't for them, there wouldn't be no the Baby. There wouldn't be no.
But you see,
On and on.
absolutely
Yeah.
but
not.
that's the beauty of it, bro. That's the beauty of it, in my opinion, because there's a lane for everyone, and there's a ton of people that would like your shit. You just got to know how to market and how to get
To those
your
people.
sound to them
Exactly,
people,
bro.
bro.
That's so important, dog.
And I think everybody has their own little lane, and they should keep going.
Well, speaking about lanes, like you've been making music for a while now. Did you at any point with the different types of music that's out there? Did you ever
Genre wise, you mean?
Yeah, genre wise.
Right.
Did you ever say, okay, I'm gonna do this type of music, like trap, whatever, and all that stuff?
To me, hell yeah. You know, it's funny because when T.I. first came out, right? T.I. he's the one that brought trap out. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Some would argue, like
Some
Gucci.
would argue.
No, I'm
Yeah,
joking.
right.
I agree with what
Shout out
you're
to
saying.
Gucci, man. No, but you know, he's actually one of my a big influence in my music as well as T.I.
Okay.
So
Who's that?
T.I.
Oh, T.I. He's your influence. Okay.
Like another Pac to me. You know what I'm saying? He's
Dope.
he's a great artist for me.
Yeah.
So yeah, bro. You go with the times, G. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like some people, and no disrespect, but some people want to go with the times so bad that they lose
Their essence.
themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the middle of trying to, I gotta hit these youngsters and shit, and sometimes it's like, damn, nigga. But the way I try to attack it is I still do me. You know what I'm saying? But there's certain things that the youngsters want to hear, so you please them too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, I fuck with other shit. I just intertwine it with myself
I see.
Hey.
as much as I can.
You don't let it change you.
No.
You just
You adapt to it in a
just
sense.
adapt to it,
Mhm.
right? And so far so good. You know what I'm saying? Right now I work with a lot of youngsters, a lot of youngins and shit, and it's cool for me as an older homie. You know what I'm saying? As an older cat.
Is it because like you kind of feed off their energy, and vice versa, they're feeding off your energy?
Most definitely. You know what I'm saying? My little homie, shout out again to my boy Daigo. He's a little youngster too. Him and his brother Chino. I just did a track for them, and I vibe. And they're hard. They're youngsters, but they're that new era.
Yeah.
But they're so sick at what they do, bro. And I vibed off of what he sent me, and I just put my twist to it, and it came out a great song for us, for him.
Yeah.
What's the name of that song?
It's called Stick Up.
Stick Up.
Stick Up.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
it's not out yet, but it will.
Oh,
be.
okay.
But it will be. When I do, I'll make sure I let you know. Though, it's
yeah.
a dope track.
We'll play it.
So let me ask you something. When it comes to like the younger homies, your younger homies and stuff, or people that are coming up to you, have you always been an approachable dude, or did you kind of have to learn how to let people know or make people aware that you are approachable?
I had to, bro, because again, I was banging.
Yeah.
I learned how to be more open to other walks of life, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Through my boy School from Sick Lake. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my nigga.
Yeah.
He's a Crip. Okay, his whole label were basically Crips. They're from the same side of town that I grew up on the east side.
Okay.
And our neighborhoods grew up beefing, banging. You know what I'm saying? When I first heard of them, I tell this fool to this day, I used to hate on you motherfuckers. Fuck Sick Lake. Fuck them motherfuckers, man. But the banging shit, though, you know what I'm saying? I was like, I'll never work with motherfuckers that ain't from my neighborhood. That's just
the mentality that you
mentality.
had.
Yeah.
you know, chiquito, young,
Yep.
Yeah.
close-minded and shit. But when I did start fucking with different people outside of what I was comfortable with, I had to learn it. But after a while,
Did you approach them or did they approach you?
I didn't approach them. It was through
A mutual friend?
Yeah, my old group mate. His name's Coleon. Shout out to Coleon. He was working with him. Started working with my boy Scoob around the time when we were working together, and he had my boy Scoob had reached out to Coleon and was trying to work with him on the album. And out of respect, my boy came to me and was like, "Hey, I know you don't fuck with these cats. This is what's going on." Woo, woo, woo. And I was kind of like, it intrigued me, the fact that he wanted to reach out to my boy like that. You know what I'm saying? But my boy wasn't about that life, though. He was on some other shit. So I was like, yeah, that's cool. And I thought it was cool that he came and not asked me for permission, but just kind of threw me what was going on.
Yeah.
And he was like, he want to meet you and shit. And I'm like, that's cool. So I was open to it. And I met him, and, he's one of my best. He's my brother, you know what I'm saying? Right now, you know what I'm saying?
That's
a beautiful friendship grew out of it. And business partnership, because everything I've done music-wise that's been big since then has been with him.
That's
also,
dope,
you know
man.
what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And that's crazy, bro. From like it's crazy to kind of see how you grow with times and see that how you could stop yourself from making money and the bigger picture of things just because of a certain lifestyle that you were living in a sense. And not just you, just a lot of people are like that.
Yeah, it's just,
so
it's common.
Yeah.
It's hella common.
Yeah, bro. But at the same time, when it comes down to common ground and the bigger picture, I'm glad that you opened your eyes and kind of like, let's do this.
Me too, man. Because at the end of the day, bro, like I could have just been stuck in one little realm.
Yep.
And like you guys asked me, like, what type of music I think that I make. I want to make universal music. I want to have people in different neighborhoods bumping, white folks bumping. Don't necessarily have to be people from the culture, but just people who want to feel a good rhythm and feel what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? Whether you're speaking bullshit or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just where it's at,
Got you.
So,
Has there ever been any artists that you kind of turned down because of their lyrics or because of, just their style in a sense?
No, bro. I always say, my ex girl back in the day, my baby mama, she would always say, she was my biggest fan, and she would tell me sometimes she'd hear me on features that I would do with cats. And she would hate on him. Oh, man, why did you do a song with him? Like, what the fuck? Like, being a hater. Yeah. But, she's listening to this. So she's, giving her opinion. And I'm like, you know what? At the end of the day, it's like, I don't listen to that. I don't hear that shit because I sucked at one point. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Or not even sucked. I was just a rookie to it.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, fuck no. Like, it don't, unless you're talking about some real fucked up shit that I ain't cool with, you know what I'm saying? Some weirdo shit. I don't give a fuck what you spitting about or the level of rap that you're giving me or whatever. I don't care. As long as it's you're hard into it and I see that you're passionate about it, I fuck with it. It don't even matter, bro. You know
dope,
what I'm saying?
Man.
And where if I can help out, I'll help out if they want it. I'm a big person on criticism. Like I didn't get better at what I was doing if I didn't listen to the people that were telling me, "Hey, dog, what are you doing?" Sometimes it was rough, and my boy would stop me. That shit is horrible. What the fuck? Nah, bro. You know?
Damn.
And some people will take that to the heart.
Yeah.
Fuck you. I've seen it happen.
Yeah.
Get mad as fuck and storm out the studio and eat a dick and leave me the fuck alone. But you know what I'm saying? But I've always been like, you gotta soak up game, G.
Yeah.
You got to. If you don't, then how you gonna grow?
How you gonna level up?
Sure.
Level up. You know?
Damn.
Saviola, bro. Where did that name come from, man? Is there a story to that?
Yeah, hell of a story, bro.
Did you ever go by any other names?
Gang names, you know, that really was my shit. Growing up banging, they've always called me Savvy.
Oh, okay.
The Yola just came in later in life, you know what I'm saying? The extracurricular activities that I was involved in.
Right.
That I don't want to say because I didn't pay no taxes. No, I'm just but Savvy, bro, really, my homies, I've always been book smart, you know? Like, my homies always said, you're smart, savvy, nigga, you're savvy. So it's just I was just little. They called me Savvy. And then the Yola came in, and I was like, "Fuck!" The only person once I heard SPM say Saviola in a track, and my peoples was already kind of
calling you.
I was like, "Damn, bro," you know what I'm saying? And I've been running with it. I'm the only Saviola on the planet.
That's right.
And I'll pop up, and SPM will pop up because he said it in the song.
Damn.
Straight up, you know.
So they what's it called? They affiliate you with your name or him with that name.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just from a lyric, bro. From a straight lyric. You know?
That's crazy, bro.
It just stuck. I just been riding with it, you know.
That's what's up.
Besides music, do you have any hobbies?
Being a daddy, bro.
Yeah.
Hey.
Straight up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean,
I respect that.
I love music, bro. Like, I've really devoted my whole life to just perfect that. I love, going to movies, chilling, that type of shit. You know what I mean? But as far as like a hobby, nah, just my music and my babies, bro. If I'm not doing my music shit, I'm doing the daddy thing.
Focus on them.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
You'll catch me at Rush or fucking Boondocks or something with the babies and shit. So, that's as far as I go as a secondary hobby type of shit. Music was my hobby at first.
Yeah.
Then it got to be my career, you know what I'm saying?
That's dope, dog. Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's cool, man.
Have you ever done any movies?
Nah, man, but you know what? I did a quick little after school special, some gang shit, like a mini movie.
Oh, did you?
It was a local shit I did with my boy Cristal. Y'all know who Cristal is?
I heard of that name, but I don't.
Yeah, he's cool cat. He's involved with the burner shit with Shorty and all that.
Okay.
He's another artist from the lake.
Okay.
Goes back to he's from
Back then.
originally from Tooele, but he fucks around here in the Lake Town and shit.
Shit.
So, but yeah.
You came out in a movie like a little short little clip or
I
something?
was a cholo, bro. I was a cholo and shit. I was trying to get kids to fucking go shoot out of cars and smoke some weed and shit.
And did it work?
Yeah, no. They were like, no.
Damn, man.
But it was a cool experience.
No, hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell
It was
yeah.
a hella cool experience.
That's cool, man.
This is gonna be a corny ass question, but fuck it, who cares? Besides banging or even music, was there something else you wanted to be
Yeah, like growing up.
career wise? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. I wanted to be a motherfucking cop.
Hey.
When I was little, so again, I'm an OG, right? I grew up in the '80s watching '80s shows and shit. So I was a big fan of fucking Chips, bro.
Oh yeah.
Y'all know who Chips
Yeah,
is?
Pancho,
yeah.
Pancho, yeah.
Pancharella. Yeah. Bro, I wanted to be a po-po like a motherfucker growing
Hell
up.
yeah.
That's hilarious, bro.
Yeah, right? Up until I got to the criminal life, and then I was like, man, I'm gonna change
That's
my
not for me.
I'm gonna change my
Yeah.
resume. Yeah. But
That's
I wanted to
hilarious.
be the police, bro. Believe me, I
Damn.
want to be the cops.
I think a lot of us did back
Yeah,
when
I
we were
think so,
younger,
too.
bro.
I
It's
did,
that
right?
show, bro. Cops, bro.
Yeah,
that's that too.
Fucking people up. Like, man, I want to fuck some people up.
and look cool doing this.
Yeah, hell yeah.
bro. That's hilarious.
That's
Get away with it.
Oh yeah, get away with that shit.
So
fuck.
real quickly, I like I told you earlier that I was going through your catalog on YouTube and stuff, and you have different music with different people. One of the persons that we had on here, and you were saying that she's on your label, right?
Lady Infinity.
Lady Infinity.
Yeah.
How was that? How was that working with her and creating that song, Ride or Die?
Ride or die. You know,
Yeah.
it was great. It's great, bro. That's the homie. That's the sister.
Yeah.
She's a very talented female. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Shout out to Lady Infinity. She came a long way via my boy Threat, which is my other partner of mine that I fuck with music wise. True Threat. Shout out to True Threat.
Hey.
But it's been a great experience, bro, because she came in to work with us and shit, and she's little Juanita and shit, and she come into a hood ass studio to work with some hood ass motherfuckers, and she holds her own, bro. Very talented. That song "Ride or Die" was just it was just one of them things, She heard the beat, she did some shit on it. I liked it. I came did some shit. We went and did a show in Vegas, and on the way home from Vegas, I was like, "Hey, pull over to this desert, bust out the cameras." And we just shot a quick ass video.
Oh, damn. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
Yeah, it came out pretty cool.
Where'd you guys perform in Vegas?
We performed there. I don't remember that particular time, but we be performing everywhere out there.
Okay.
Little venues, bigger venues, just depends and shit.
That's
we
dope.
We tied in with Vegas pretty deep out there.
Dope, man. Hell yeah. Another question is, I also see that you made a song with, and I might pronouncing the name wrong, but it's Oisha? Osha? What? Oisha? They're like the barbershop in West Valley?
Oish.
Oh, Oish. Oish.
There you go.
Yeah. Shout out to Oish.
Hey, okay. Yeah. You were featured on their song, right?
On there. So the homie that the song belongs to, his name is Loke. He's part of Sick Lake.
Okay. That's what you were talking about.
Right. That was one of the Crips. I was like, I ain't fucking with that motherfucker. But that's my brother. I love. Shout out to Loke, man. He's a great dude, man. And We I was featured on the track. I do the hook on it.
Yeah.
And Oish come via him. The Poly community, because it's owned by the Polys.
Are they Samoan?
I think they're Samoan. Yeah, I think they're Samoan. So, and he's half Samoan, half Tongan.
Okay. Oh
my
shit.
boy Loke. So,
and he's a Crip.
Hey. My boy, big baddest Crip you'll ever be.
Hey.
But big
Super Crip.
Hell yeah.
Super Crip.
Super Crip.
but he's a brother first, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's dope. For a motherfucker. So I love that cat. But yeah, that's I actually met him that day of the shoot. So I've never met them before until then.
Oh damn.
Real cool cats though.
Yeah.
Really cool.
So you came up with that hook, or is that something they already had ready for you?
I wrote it. I came up for it and shit. And my boy, because he's from the song's called West Villain.
Yeah.
He's born and raised in West Valley. You know what I'm saying? That's where he done all his dirt and shit though. And when he asked me to feature on the track, I was like, hell yeah, bro, I'll do something bad for. I'm not even from West. I grew up in West Valley. Well, I didn't grow up in West Valley. I spent some time in West Valley too. So I was, I got love for West Valley. It's my second home.
Hey.
Shout out to them. So I was like, hell yeah, bro, and I wrote him I wrote the hook, customized to him. You know what I'm saying?
And it worked out.
That
was a good song, man. I was listening to it. And then there was another one. I'm sorry, you probably were gonna have something to say.
Go ahead.
There was I think this was the most recent one. Is it Turn Up or Turn Up, right?
Turn Up.
And where did you guys film that? Because it wasn't here in Salt Lake.
It's in Sacramento. That's my other home, Sacramento.
Hey.
Again, I fuck with the Bay a lot. I fuck with North Cali.
Hey.
And I got a lot of brothers. Shout out to Sacktown. My boy Raj, you know what I'm saying? Royal Dab. That's the big kingpin out there.
Hey.
Those were his boats.
Okay.
His yacht and all the boats. That's all my boy out there and shit.
So what made you shoot it out there and not out here? Why'd you turn up over there and not turn up
in
here
the
Salt Lake?
Yeah. Just because, bro, I turn up out there too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they've been really good to me and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted that vibe anyways. You know what I mean? I wish I could have shot it out here.
Yeah.
If I could have brought the boats out here, I would have shot that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But it's just the opportunity. My boy was like, you do whatever you need from me out here. I got you. So it was just one of those things. You know what I'm saying? I was already out there. I was like, fuck it. We might as well. You know what I mean?
Dope.
And like I said, Sac is like a second home to me. You know what I'm saying? So why not? You know what I mean?
I got you.
That's dope.
I love Sacramento.
Yeah, man, your catalog, I could keep going on and on and on.
Yeah,
you have a lot of music, man.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, man, and it's dope, bro, to see you doing what you do. And thank you once again for reaching out and for like being patient with us.
Yeah.
Oh, of course, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
I know how does when I seen y'all, when I reached out to y'all, bro, I reached out for a reason, and I reached out because I seen what y'all trying to do, and I appreciated it.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
and I just seen it. I'm like, you know what? These cats are trying to do something for the culture on a whole nother tip.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was great to me. So for me, I'm like, I've been doing this shit out here.
Yeah.
I'm probably one of the oldest artists out here. Yeah. And not in age, but as far as doing it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And you haven't quit.
And I have not stopped, bro.
Yeah.
There's nobody out here that could say, hey, Savvy took a break. There's not been not one month that I have not took a break, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
In all these years, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like I said, I could respect it because y'all was doing it for the culture, for the Lake Town,
Yeah.
for us, for here. You know what I'm saying? So when I reached out, I was like, hell yeah, I gotta be part of this, man.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I want to meet these cats. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't really for me to get out there and shit though, because a lot of I'm known out here. You know what I'm saying? There's certain cats that don't know me, but I've put my name out here a lot. You know what I'm saying?
And I think it's always good to like, you know, kind of get your story so people know your story.
Exactly.
You know who you are, you know where you come from, and what
The man behind the music.
exactly who made and what made Saviola. You know what I'm saying? And thank you for giving us that today.
Oh, man, thank
You
you
know what I'm
guys,
saying?
bro. I would have waited even longer, my
Hey.
I was happy when y'all reached out. I'm like, hell yeah, it's my people. Man.
Oh yeah, we're gonna yeah, man. There's a lot of people that you know. I hope they're not mad, but we're gonna reach out, man.
They shouldn't be, bro.
Yeah.
It's a process, my G. You know what I'm saying? Everything is a process. And it's not just rap, y'all. I see y'all do other shit.
Yeah.
Local businesses,
Man.
man.
It's even a bigger thing, bro.
Yeah.
Like you gotta support your city, bro.
Yeah.
And anything that we do.
Yeah.
You know, you guys had trying to what's her name? She's my other baby mama is her friend. You guys have had her in here before. She
Felicia.
hey, that girl right
She's
there
cool.
grinds, bro.
Yeah,
Yes.
hell yeah.
She's a grinder, G.
Yes.
And shout out to her.
Yes.
Respect to her. I don't really know her like that. I just met her through my baby mama, but she sings too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
She has
Oh,
a beautiful
yeah.
voice.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what I
she-
almost forgot. You
Beautiful
sang for us, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
she
bad.
gets down, bro. She gets down, and you know,
All of a sudden, we remembers.
but
It's selective memory. I remember what I want to remember when I want to
ain't even
remember.
mad at you.
Oh, yeah.
But you know, y'all support that, bro,
Yeah.
and that's so important, G. That's so important. No, cats out here don't, not just out here, but anywhere. Some people just don't feel like that love that you got to give the people in your own town, bro, matters. It matters, G.
Yeah.
It matters so much, bro, to be successful.
Yeah.
You got people out here with their businesses, trying to make a living, trying to feed their kids and shit. You know what I'm saying? So
When we first moved out here, right? I was always into music. I started making music when I was probably like 8 or 7, right?
okay,
And but in 2005, when I moved out here, we didn't really know anybody in the local scene, right? Like I never,
Right.
and that's fucked up to say, but I've never heard of like a lot of these artists that now I'm finding out
right.
they were making music back then, right? So it's interesting and dope to see that because we want to shine light. It's basically I feel a lot of artists, a lot of local businesses have a story, and they need a platform
Hell yeah.
to you know what I'm saying, say their story, speak their truth, right? And so with that being said, it's like if they do that, me as a client, as a customer, I like to know people. Like I okay, why am I'm gonna shop over here instead of over there because I know who they are.
Personal. It's
Exactly.
cool.
Yeah.
You walk in, they know your name. They know you by your first name. They know who you are.
Yeah. Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, but you know, like I said, man, thank you so much for coming through. And one more question. There's an album that you have out. Dang, I totally forgot the name of
Is
it.
it the newest one?
Nah. It's actually your face is on it.
Oh,
and you're
the
wearing
Batman.
brown.
The Batman.
Yeah. There's something about I might be wrong about you not being guilty and stuff or something like that. I wasn't
A song you mean?
acquitted. There you go.
Shout out Boss Man over here.
Hey,
Got it.
is that like a true statement, a true, you know, like a factual thing that you've been through, that you were acquitted by of
Oh
something?
yeah, bro. I was beating a gun case for the longest time. I spent the most money trying not to go to the feds. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh shit. Damn.
So it ended up in my favor. You know, thank God.
Dope.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Definitely.
saying? Yeah.
Okay. And that's basically my question because, you know, we don't have to go into details if you don't
So-
want to.
No,
but
whatever. Shit
but yeah,
weird.
bro, like I seen that. I'm like, oh, I wonder if this, you know, is a factual thing that he went
factual,
through.
bro. You know, and I mean, you know, again, growing up doing dumb shit, I've always been in trouble with the law. You know what I mean? But this particular thing would have took me out for.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So and again, shout out to my lawyer at the time. It was the Yangich group. Them guys will get you out of anything, bro.
Give us their number, man.
Yeah,
'cause
I got something I need to get out of right now.
Straight up. So yeah, shout out to them. But yeah, it was based on some shit. Like
so they're local.
yeah.
Lawyers.
Oh yeah. They're
Oh,
still-
we definitely got to get them on.
I got you.
Hell
Bro.
yeah.
Hey.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Take care of you. But yeah, that's what it was for that album, anyways, and shit. You know?
That's dope.
Around the time that I finished it up, it was around the time when I got done with all that shit though. So.
How long does it take you to create an album?
It depends, bro. Like the last one that I just put out, it took me just a couple months, maybe less. It's just as much time as I spend. Like I stay real busy, you know what I'm saying? I try to hit the studio at least a couple times a week. When I do, I try to put out as much songs as I can while I'm there, you know what I'm saying?
Dope.
The rest of the time I'm being daddy or I'm on the road.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
all the songs you make, do you throw them on the album, or is there songs that you're like, yeah, this one's not going in with all that?
Yeah, I pick, you know what I'm saying? Again, this last album that I did, actually we recorded and every song was just, it fitted the name of the album, Pisces. I'm a Pisces artist, right? So it fitted the whole vibe to the album because it was at the time that I was recording, I was going through a lot of shit. If you listen to that album, you can kind of get to know me a little bit more.
Okay.
So if you guys ever have some time, I would love for you guys to go and check it out.
I like that Little song.
That's on that album.
Yeah,
Little, you know what I'm saying? And it just got to be, it's a real personal album for me. Like I got a song on there called Suicide.
Hey.
Shit, yeah.
And I talk about, it's real dark. If you listen to the song, it's kind of like, what the fuck? But it has a real positive message at the very end. And it's on some real life shit though, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On some man to man shit, like you've have you experienced that, bro? Like mental issues, like
Yeah.
mental issues in the sense of
issues. Yeah,
suicide,
straight
and all
up.
that.
That's why I wrote it. Again, if you listen to, you know, the hook by itself will tell you a lot. You know what I'm saying? And everything I spit on that song is 100% factual.
So basically, you get your inspiration from things you've been through and things you're going through. Life.
Yeah, bro. You know,
Damn.
I don't write about nothing that ain't, you know what I'm saying?
That you haven't gone through.
Or that I haven't been a part of or seen somebody close to me go through, that I've experienced that emotion with them. You feel me?
Shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It could be like, again, my boy Candyman, rest in peace. He was going through shit, you know what I'm saying, before he passed away, and it inspired me to create certain songs at that time, you know what I'm saying? So
Damn.
I have a kind of a side question. Where's your favorite place that you performed and why?
as far as like city wise type of shit?
Yeah, city wise, like, cause you say you've been all over, right?
You know what? I'd say Austin, bro.
Austin.
Austin.
I never been. What's the vibe out there, or what?
Beautiful vibe. I go out there. I haven't been these last couple years, but I usually be out there performing for South by Southwest. Have you guys ever heard of South by Southwest?
I haven't.
It's a big music thing. Like it's kind of like it's like Sundance,
Right.
but it's mainly based on music, and it's they do it in Austin. So they close down their downtown blocks and blocks, and every bar, every shop is turned into performance thing. It's big, it's huge.
That's dope.
Artists have blown up off of that. The side story, the baby. I met him before he blew up at South by Southwest.
Oh wow!
Me and him performed at the same venues.
Damn.
Was maybe a year or two before he actually blew up, and he was running around dressed as a baby in diapers and shit.
No.
Oh yeah,
Crazy
I remember that.
promotion and
Yeah,
shit.
I remember
What?
that.
I've seen that.
That's when I met him. We were fucking with that
Yeah,
kind
bro.
of shit, and he blew up off of that. XX Tentacion.
Yeah.
So many
Rest
people
in
blew up,
peace,
came up. Yeah, rest in peace to that homie too. A lot of people came out of South by Southwest. So that's one of my favorites. Bro.
That's
The vibe
dope.
is beautiful.
Yeah, they turn the fuck up or what?
Oh, turn the fuck up, bro. And it's a party. It's an all night
I
party,
want to
bro.
check that out.
Shit.
We should go.
Hell yeah.
Y'all should go. You know what?
If you're buying the ticket, I'm there.
You know how we usually what we would do is we'd get a 15-seater van, and I get all my peoples, and we ride deep out there, and we go out there. It takes a couple days to get out there.
Yeah, Texas
drive
is big.
halfway, stay in Albuquerque or some shit, and then drive the rest of the day, and then be out there for like a week, and then just kill it, bro. And it's vibes are beautiful, bro.
That's
you guys
dope.
would kill it out there. Do a little remote.
Out there?
Yeah.
Oh, you'd kill it, bro. Put you in with all the artists out there. It's dope. It's like, so it's not just artists. It's like big people like Pandora, Sony. It's like Sundance. They buy their venues and they put on big shows. So there's the little side shows, and then there's the humongous shows, like the important shit where you go and there's like industry people, like real motherfuckers shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you gotta pay. You got to pay for that shit. Again, you invest in yourself. It ain't for free.
True.
Your talent don't get you nowhere. It's money.
Well, if Ruben's going to take us out there, he's paying for everything.
All right, Fonzie, let's go. Let's go. When do they do that usually?
They do it in March.
March?
It's a whole month.
Okay.
So it's interactive media and then music.
So It's like a
Music.
week. Starts like on the 13th and it goes. Yeah.
So it's March. The whole month.
Damn.
And I'm actually trying to go this year. It's been the last year we went was right before the year before COVID, and we were actually scheduled to go that year, and then COVID hit, and it shut down for 2-3 years or whatever. So now last year was the first year open again. I'm trying to go this year. We're trying to do some big shit this year, but it's kind of too late in the game. So we're still gonna go, but as far as what we got planned to do, and this is with the label with GT and Empire, and probably wait till the following year.
Okay.
But it's a great experience. Bro. It's just
That's
dope
cool.
experience. Bro.
Hell yeah.
It's tight.
Ooh, I have to
Alright.
check that out, bro.
Yeah.
It's fun, bro. I'm talking. You talking like you get it. You party. It's business, but it's party.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just great people. I mean, shit happens. You know, motherfuckers get beat up, shot sometimes too, whatever. But
Damn.
you know what I'm saying?
But that shit happens everywhere.
Yeah.
But the vibe, dope.
cool.
Dope
Oh,
vibe.
yeah.
Yeah. Dope vibe.
Something that we like to ask here is where's your favorite local spot to eat at?
Shit, man. Fuck. I want to say La Puente, bro.
La Puente?
I fuck La Puente and Paisa Grill.
Hey.
I fuck with the molcajetes, bro.
At Paisa Grill?
Oh, fire, bro.
they're good.
But there's so many though, bro.
Yeah.
I don't even know. Actually,
Well, we'll save them for next time. Right?
Órale,
You're gonna
para
be
la
back.
otra,
Yeah,
part
para la
two.
otra. But those,
Yeah,
yeah,
to
those
be
two.
continued.
Hey, we're running back.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we definitely got to, bro.
Where can people find you?
Bro, you just anywhere, just my name alone. Just Google Saviola.
Saviola.
SAVVYYOLA. Punch that bitch in and it'll take you to everything, bro. You Google my IG, my link tree, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
YouTube, Spotify, any platform. Just gotta look me up.
Do you have him on our you have to have some of his music
On the
link?
Yeah.
on the link tree?
Okay.
Yeah, I made a playlist on Spotify
Nice. Dope.
with a bunch of local artists. My
tight.
favorite,
sure.
songs that
Right.
I've heard, and I just threw them on there. So
And you're in there.
yeah, you're in
Appreciate
there,
you,
bro.
man.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to you guys, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Hit that button.
Yeah.
Shout out to the motherfucking link,
Talking about shout outs, you have any
Shout outs.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Sick Lake, to everybody at Sick Lake, everybody at Mayhem, my team. You know what I'm saying? All my brothers, Johnny Boy, Stick, Zach, Boss Man. You know what I'm saying? Lady Infinity, my kiddos, my homies, my loved ones. To y'all, you know what I'm saying? To the lake, man. 801. Shout out to y'all, man.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, man. But yeah.
Yeah, we appreciate you coming
Appreciate
through,
you,
man.
bro.
It was a
Oh, wait. And shout out to the pinche cerveza.
Hey,
Bohemian.
Bohemian,
Bohemian, yeah?
Bohemian Brewery,
Shout out to
the
Bohemian
Mexican
Brewery.
style lager Cerveza. Check it out.
Our new sponsors. Thank you guys so much. Peace.
Fire, let's go.
Thank you for listening. Join us next time.